is sponsored by your Platinum Chevy dealers. Now, sports with Olivia Ray.
The Notre Dame lacrosse team is one win away from championship weekend. They're playing Duke for the third time this season. They've split the first two meetings with a win for each, but this time the loser goes home in the NCAA quarterfinal round. So I'll take you all the way to the fourth and final quarter of this game. The Irish are trailing 11-8. But only for a minute. The Irish start fast. Ryder Garnsey from the left wing lets it fly, and it's 11-9. And 30 seconds later, I'm actually talking real time, 30 seconds later, Brian Costabile picks out Brendan Gleason down low. He snaps a pass to him, and Gleason strikes in front of the crease. And just like that, it's a one-goal game. The Irish and Blue Devils duke it out for the remaining 13 minutes of regulation, and with 1:24 left, Notre Dame is still one short. Duke gets whistled for another face-off violation, so the Irish get an extra man for 30 seconds, and Brian Willits takes advantage. He finds the back of the net, and it is 13-all. So we will head to overtime with that score, and it's sudden death victory. Duke wins opening face-off, and shot clock is winding down with 1 second on the ticker. Blue Devils find a shot on goal, and off the bounce, it's good. The game winner with 1 second remaining on the shot clock. Irish come up one goal short of championship weekend, and the Blue Devils knock Notre Dame out of the NCAA tournament for the 5th time this decade. Duke will meet number 3 Virginia in the semifinals. Now let's head to the Diamonds. The Irish softball team are in the losers bracket of the NCAA tournament after falling to Wisconsin last night. Today is elimination, and they've got UMBC on tap. The Irish have a 2-0 lead in the fourth, and don't blink because we're going 1, 2, 3. Alexis Holloway sits UMBC down in order in the fourth, and then she does it again in the fifth, and the 6th, and the 7th inning. She retires 12 straight to finish this one off, getting the 2-0 shutout, and the Irish move to their second elimination game of the night. It's a late one. That one actually just got started, so I will have updates tomorrow night on WSBT 22 for you. And Notre Dame baseball was on the East Coast for their final game of the regular season. They were trying to avoid the sweep by Boston College. They erupt for an 11-5 win today. Notre Dame will head back to South Bend for a brief pit stop before heading to Durham for the 2019 ACC baseball tournament. I will have some seating and game times tomorrow for you on WSBT 22. Now let's head to the big leagues, where the Cubs are going for 2 in a row against the Nats. They got the job done yesterday thanks to 6 home runs in their Friday outing. Part of that offense explosion was Javi Baez. Of course, he's now up to a career-high 15-game hit streak. Tonight, though, that streak is snapped. Here in the second, he hits a hard ground ball to third, and Anthony Rendon slides and spins and gets the out. So thanks to that spectacular play, Baez never gets a hit, and Steven Strasburg stays perfect through the first 3 innings on the mound. So the Cubs are down 4-0 in the 5th, and a pass ball has Jason Hayward on third, Addison Russell on second, and another Nats cross-up gets Hayward on the board. And Russell, he wants one too, though. He's diving head first, hauling around from second, and he's thrown out at home. Trying to score, the Cubs fall tonight 5-2 and are still 1 game ahead in the NL Central. Now heading to the Windy City, where the rain is absolutely coming down. The White Sox are up 4-0 on Toronto, and Lucas Giolito is still on the hill through 5 innings. A weather delay is on the horizon, though, thanks to that steady rain, and Giolito needs 1 more out to get his first career complete game, and he did just that. Strikes out the side on another changeup, so we're calling him the Rain Man today. He gets the win today through a shortened 5-inning game. Now, the defending PGA champion is pretty much owning one of the toughest courses in America this week. Day 1 at Bethpage Black, Brooks Koepka shot a 63. Day 2, he had a 65, tying the PGA Championship record for a 2-day score with 128. He's a 7-stroke lead now headed into round 3, but can he stay on track for a repeat? Well, while it certainly wasn't his best showing, he recorded back-to-back bogeys for the first time since March. This shot right here helped him keep that 7-stroke advantage. On the 13th hole, par 5, Koepka sinks the lengthy putt. He shot an even par 70 today, but remains in the lead at 12 under with the largest 54-hole lead in PGA Championship history. The rest of the field is playing for second place, so there's a 4-way tie behind Koepka, one of those being Luke List. Here on the 6th, he holes out the shot from the bunker. He finished at 5 under, and he's tied with this guy, Dustin Johnson. An incredible tee shot here on the third hole will lead him to a birdie putt and also lead him to sitting at 5 under. So Brooks Koepka is now 1 day away from becoming the first golfer ever to hold back-to-back major championships in 2 separate events simultaneously. So the final round is actually going to be here on WSBT tomorrow. That starts at 2 p.m. and I'll of course have highlights for you tomorrow night.